says, what does society expect of men that affects them in good and bad ways?
Oh, yeah, I think society expects us not just to be a baby daddy now, more of a husband type of thing, more a family-orientated person instead of just being a baby daddy.
Me, I don't want my kid to grow up without a father in any way, shape, or form like I had to go through.
Be around them, let them know who I am, you know what I mean, and try to be a good listener.
Some people maybe not be in a position to be a father. They want to be, but they don't know how to be.
I've been working with Reverend Maven for a while. We've been doing night programs, and one of the needs that we found is that we had some dads that are actually working in the evening, and so they couldn't make it to the night programs, but still had a need to kind of learn some of these skills and to be able to interact and do all the things that we do. So Reverend Maven and I had talked about it, and he was gracious enough to allow us to use the Patterson Family Success Center. He donated the space for us to use so that we could have a daytime program so that men that worked at night could come out to a program in the daytime.
Most of these fathers who come to the program are very anxious about developing skills that will make them a better father, make them a better partner in life, as maybe in others.
I think what we're going to do this week is that we're going to kind of combine two topics. We're going to talk a little bit about masculinity, and then we're going to start to talk about understanding ourselves, because we have to be able to understand ourselves so that we know what it is that we're passing on to our children. Right? What is one way that you wish your father had been different with you?
Listen more. A lot of other things I had, but if he'd have listened to me more about and not always shoot me down sometimes, like I know he probably end up being right, but just listen to me, what I had to say, and then explain to me why I was wrong. I might not have, you know what I'm saying, been in a hurry to go prove myself right, end up being wrong anyway.
I'm a big sports fan, but I love playing sports. Just being at like baseball or soccer or something, not having your father there when everybody else's father is there, like sitting there screaming at him. I know it probably sucks for them at the time, but now like looking back at it, you know, just not having a father figure there with you, it kind of hurts.
I just wish my father was around so I can learn certain things that only a father you can learn from a father. You know what I mean? Like, you know, just how to be a man. You know what I mean? I was raised by my mother. Your mother can't teach you that stuff. I had a brother, but he wasn't around either. I had an older brother. You know. Okay. So like, you know, I have a lot of resentments towards my father, towards, you know, him not being there, and I, you know, blame him for a lot of the things that I'm doing today, a lot of my struggles and stuff.
We wish these things. Why do we wish that these things would have taken place?
I think it would have helped me more down the road. You know what I mean? It would have helped me be a better person, maybe have be a more responsible person. Could have helped me out with my work ethics. And if it did work out between them two and he was still in my life, I could see how it works and maybe apply that to me now that I have a son, you know?
If you're not aware of the things that you were missing, whether your father was there or wasn't there, whatever he did or didn't do contributes to who we are today.
Exactly.
Right? And so we have to be aware of who we are, which is why we're going to talk a little bit about understanding yourself, because all those things that you poured in, from being there or not being there, they're a part of who we are. And so we have to be mindful of that, because who we are affects our children.
Exactly.
Right? And I think you made a great point where you're talking about that last week, listening more was something that you said that you really wanted to do, and then when you go back and look at it, listening more was something that you wish your father had done for you.
Right. Exactly.
So we end up passing these things on, sometimes subconsciously. We're not even recognizing that we do it. It's just in us, and then we do it. Right? And so we want to break out of that like autopilot mode and start to really understand who we are and how that affects our kids and ourselves.
Like Patrick says, the awareness.
Exactly.
So you can learn from a good example as well as from a bad example. You know, but you have to be aware of it.
Right.
And how it's impacting you. And that's why the importance of knowing yourself. Because if you're honest with your feelings, you know, it didn't make you feel good.
Right.
And so now that's another reason why I put the feelings on the side of the board as well, because the same way that you felt are the same things that your kids are feeling.
Yes, exactly.
Right? So when those things that we say that we wish our fathers had done, when we do those same types of things, this is what they're feeling. right? And that's why we have to be aware of ourselves so that we don't put them through that same thing that we went through, right?
Mm-hmm.
And so exactly what you're talking about right now is teaching a boy how to be a man, and also we also affect our daughters as well, because our daughters look at us as men and as fathers as to what a man should be, right? And so in having these type of conversations, these are things that maybe we didn't get from our fathers, but that we can give to our children, because you think they need to know what it is that we're talking about right now?
Yeah.
Of course. All these things are extremely important. Understanding who we are, knowing that even positive traits can be negative, or negative can be positive, just depending on how we do what we do. The fact that we have to get balance, we have to learn how to forgive ourselves. We have to talk about things. We have to stop worrying about what other people think, and stop denying and justifying things in order to be able to be honest with ourselves and move forward.
Yeah.
Okay, good. 24/7 Dad certificate of completion is granted to Brian Boyle to certify that he has satisfactorily participated in the 24/7 Dad program, and signed from both of us.
All right, congratulations. All right. Yes, tell us how that works.
Here's Brian.
Hey, Brian.
So you need I'm definitely gonna be involved in my child's life, because not having my father in my life sucked. But no, it's a very good group. I got the basic ideas on how to be there, attempting on how to balance out everything, though it's gonna be a struggle. And hearing you guys talk is very beneficial for me by hearing experience. I'm a vocal learner and a visual learner. I see things. So you got a little bit of everything from each one of you guys.
I thank you guys for helping us out. I learned a lot from this program. This all this right here that I'm doing now is a part of my struggle right now. I'm a drug court client. I've been on drug court for 4 years. I got 1 more year and I finally complete that. Like me and man was up here talking earlier. I said, I was like, damn, this is the last week. I was happy that I'm like, damn, I really don't want to leave the classes like that, because I'm learning a lot. But now it's all about me completing things and not running. It feels real good that I am being a responsible man today. I am being a father. I'm stepping up to my greatness. Being in this program, it also taught me a lot for dealing with her, like a lot of her needs and her wants, and taking time to listen to her. Always wanting it my way, and it can't be my way. It's a great honor to be here too. And I just hope y'all just continue this program, and just like get the help to everybody else that need it. You know what I mean? Because it's really showing me how to be a father today too. Because to be honest with you, I was scared to be a father. I was a little man. I was a young boy trapped in a man's body, but trying to be a man.
I'm really grateful for this program and the people that are in it. I've definitely learned a lot here. It's been a long struggle for me. I had a son that was born addicted due to my irresponsible acts. I always said I wanted a kid, but when it happened, I definitely wasn't ready for it. And I put myself into a program. Diapers took my son from me right out of the hospital, and it's been a long struggle to get him. But through coming here, learning from everybody in here, doing what I had to do to change my life for the better, I now have custody of my son, and I'm learning how to be a father. It's amazing to be able to do the things with my kid today that I never would have thought was possible. And I'm just going to continue to keep doing it, and continue to be open-minded to people's suggestions today, and just be there for him like my father wasn't there for me, and that's pretty much it.
I recommend these sessions to anybody who wants to better themselves, be a great father. Everybody needs to come here and listen. This helped me understand some of the things, especially going through some things with my daughter. I don't think I could have handled things had not been for you guys helping me out, man. I recommend this to any and everybody. If you think you know something, come sit in here. You know what I'm saying? You can learn a lot of things, man. You can learn how to be a better partner, husband, grandfather, even friend. You know? This is the place to be, man. Thank you.
All right.